The surging prices for gas, food, and rent in the U.S. have pushed inflation to a new four-decade peak in June. Consumer prices on Wednesday has soared 9.1% compared with a year earlier. That is the biggest 12-month increase since 1981. The soaring inflation adds further pressure to struggling households for another large interest rate hike by the Federal Reserve. The sizzling real estate market is already feeling the impact of inflation and rising interest rates. But rising interest rates is also a double-edged sword in the real estate market, forcing current homeowners to stay put and enjoy their current record low rates. Meanwhile, long queues are surging again outside food banks around the U.S. as working Americans, overwhelmed by inflation, turn to handouts to help feed their families amid skyrocketing grocery and gas prices. The food banks are struggling to meet the growing need even as U.S. inflation hits a 40-year high. Experts predict a rough summer for food banks as more people come to them after paying monthly bills for rent, utilities, car, gas, and healthcare leaves little money for meals. While according to the World Bank, Indonesia's economic growth is positive despite global uncertainties. On Thursday afternoon, Indonesian President Joko Widodo received the delegation of World Bank in Jakarta. According to Indonesian National Development and Planning Minister Suharto Monoarfa, who attended the meeting, the World Bank has given Indonesia a positive evaluation on the country's current economic growth. Indonesia is relatively stable and has been able to maintain economic growth at around 5% and forecast to accelerate at 5.1% in 2022 and to 5.3% in 2023 due to the release of pent-up demand, improved consumer confidence, and improved terms of trade. While inflation is projected to rise to 3.6% on annual average with a pickup in domestic demand and higher commodity prices.